Hello, and welcome to the Elements of a Great Adventure podcast. I am your hairiest host and your DM, Mother Goose. Today we are continuing and finishing off the Fall of Faith mini arc, and today is Jerry's day.
Whoop, whoop. Let's go!
Let's go!
Okay. Josiah, cut that out. Like editor Josiah, not Josiah right now.
No, you, Josiah, right now. Cut it out.
Come edit the episode right now. I have it up.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah. I'm playing Narciel, the ASMR one of. Hold on a second. Every now and again, I just need to reset my speech patterns. Get that tension out of there. Hello, I'm Jeremiah. I play Narciel, the ASMR, one of the king's trusted advisors.
She was the celestial ambassador.
Hell yeah. I talk to the stars on behalf of the king.
It's giving I speak for the trees.
Yes. And I chose this scene because I think that there's a part of Relin that really connected with Narciel in terms of blaming himself for deaths that were possibly preventable, but I mean, you never know in those kinds of situations. I also think that Narciel kind of speaks to me as a human, just trying to get over things that are outside of our control and how to handle that in the moment, and like idealism versus reality, how someone actually goes through that process. Also, Gerald, not Harold. Gerald is a super cool guy, and we got several scenes with him, and we got a lore about him, but I feel like, you know, more Gerald time is good time, especially in his dying moments. So
Hell yeah.
we'll see how a king reacts to death.
My name is Josiah. I'm playing Zuneris, a high elf cleric. Yeah. How much do you want me to go in depth about my character?
Yeah, we didn't really talk much about this. So you're not part of the King's Council, but like you could be someone who is working in the palace, or you could be one of the guards. What were you kind of thinking?
I did imagine him initially as part of the King's Council, but I can change that.
Okay, yes, he's definitely not one of the King's Council members.
I guess I'll just make him a guard then.
Okay.
I'm Kylee, and I will be playing Aldreth, the elf cleric. I can't remember if I'm on the King's Council.
You are, and
Okay.
I'm so sorry. It's Aldrin.
That's the third name that's been wrong now.
I'm so sorry.
And my character, Alderin.
But yes, sorry, Joey. I've already established the 8 members before.
No, you're good.
And sorry, Kylie, I scrolled away from my note that had all the King's Council's members. Yeah.
Aldrin.
Aldrin. She is the king's... She handles the king's foreign affairs. So she deals with all the other foreign powers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the city has been under siege for several hours now. The 3 of you, along with Alwyn, the king's human who leads public relations, and Darfog, our favorite piss dwarf, as well as several dozen dragon knights, all are huddled within the king's throne room. There recently was 2 earthquakes. You're not necessarily sure what the cause was, though, and you have a minute to talk amongst yourselves or other people here. Or you don't have to.
I'm just a guard, man.
Wait, so just to clarify, what exactly is happening in the kingdom at this moment?
Like I said, the invasion has been going on for a couple hours.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
It just went in one ear and out the other.
That's totally okay.
Say the second earthquake happened a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, is everyone doing well?
Yes.
Suppose as well as we
Yes.
could be during this time.
Yes.
Have you checked in on the others?
No, I have not. They are protecting other parts of the castle. I've been tasked with protecting this part of the castle. I'm sure there's other guards here as well.
Yes, there are a couple dozen guards. I'm going to say, though, that you were specifically told to guard these 2 council members.
My highest priority is to keep you two safe, and that is what I will do.
Well, thank you.
Why'd you look at him like that?
Thank you. If anything happens, I'm pretty good at healing, so I think we're a good group. I think we'll do okay.
Yeah, so I'm so anxious. I haven't seen the king in a while.
Yeah, I know. I told him though that if he needs to come back to get healed, I'm here, and we're just waiting for him. It'll be okay.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
He's,
I know.
he's like the strongest being ever. So
This side of eternity.
yeah, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the king bursts through a window, and the glass shatters into the room.
King!
And he lands on the floor, and he does a superhero landing. and he stands up, and he wipes some glass off of him, and he says, Zadra has fallen.
That's
Oh no.
horrible. How did this happen?
The dragon that Harold brought with him, I wasn't able to kill before he got Zadra. I'm sorry. I've killed the dragon, and I'm sorry. There's just so much. Every part of the city is under attack. The corpse oasis is down. Our guards got there. And what was your name again, Joey?
Zuneris.
Zuneris. He says, Zuneris, I need you to gather a couple guards and send them out. I need more troops in the I need more troops in the residency district as soon as possible. Send them out and come back. Got it?
Yes, sire.
And as soon as he leaves, he turns to you and he motions for Darfog and Alwyn to come join the conversation. And he says, I don't know how much longer the city has. We've made progress, but the portals are still opening. The undead are still pouring through. We may need to start evacuating the city. I need ideas.
Is there anywhere in the city that is free, that we can make a path, that we can...
I did a fly-through, a flyover. It appears that every district has been attacked.
Okay, do we have a magic user who is skilled in portals?
Okay, I like where you're thinking. We can start sending our mages out with groups of guards to open portals outside the city to get people out. I don't know if we'll have enough to get everyone out. What else are we thinking?
Perhaps we can, I don't know. I'm no good at this sort of stuff.
Oh.
And Darfog
Oh dear.
pipes up and he says, well, I think abandoning the city is a stupid idea. I'm sorry, sir, but this is our home. We cannot leave.
Well, what good is a home if we're all dead, though?
And Alwyn kind of pops up and he says, I think Aldreth has a good point.
Yeah, I understand we don't want to abandon it, but surely it would be better to go and regroup somewhere and then gather forces from our allies, and we can take the city back whenever we are prepared.
I
This
agree.
feels like a fruitless stand.
We've lost the city before. We can retake it if we need. And Joey, sorry, remind me your character's name again.
Zuneris.
Zuneris. You run back up, and he says, "Do you have the troops?"
I do, sir.
Okay. You are a knight. You live within the city. We're strategizing for evacuations. Do you have any ideas?
I think we keep a perimeter around one of the districts and we start an evacuation to that district, centralizing our force upon that and clearing a path and protecting that path for everyone to cycle out of.
Okay. All right. Let's take the forge. The forge masters are hardy. They will be fighting. Also, go find some knights, get them organizing that. Mm-hmm. But I want them to also organize teams of mages to be scouring through the city, teleporting people or opening portals out of the city. I don't want any mages traveling alone. I need them with at least a couple guards to keep them safe while they get our people to safety. Got it?
Yes, sire.
My king, should we maybe put one of the mages in the forge so that they can start portaling? Because the forge will fill up. If we're funneling people, maybe one mage can be putting people through the portal as well.
Yes, I think that is a fantastic idea. And he kind of snaps his finger towards you. Did you hear what she said?
Yes, sire.
Thank you. Get that done. And once he's out of earshot, he says, we also have Urza's tunnels. If we need, there's no point in hiding that he works for us if it will save our citizens. Potentially, we could start cycling people through them.
That seems to me to be an appropriate course of action.
Okay, then that is it. The city has fallen. Our number one priority is getting people to safety. And as he says that, the doors to the throne room burst open, and Harold and a group of undead walk in. Joey, were you able to give those last orders out before this happened?
I don't think so.
Okay. Harold walks forward and he says, look at you, cowering. Is this the best your mighty city could offer? And Gerald says, oh, we're nowhere near done. And I think the council members and the Dragon Knights form around him, and we are going to go to combat.
Hell yeah.
Gerald and Harold fly into the sky. They both of their blades appear in their hands, and they start clashing. They cast a flurry of spells at each other. As you're fighting the undead, little portals temporarily pop up above you as blasts of undead energy shoot out from Harold. Waves that you know would kill you in an instant if it touched you. And yet, even in his fight, Gerald still protects you. Give me a perception check, everyone.
24.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Joey, Kylee, you notice that the king is bleeding. Him and Harold just started fighting, so you know that this is an injury he must have gotten somewhere else. Okay.
How far away are they?
I think what I'm imagining is as the two kings flew into the air, the group of undead and knights and council members dove into each other, a mesh of bodies as their blades crossed. So they are all around.
No, Harold and Gerald.
Oh, so they're flying above you. I imagine this is a really large, tall throne room, so I'm going to say they're 30 feet above you in the air.
That's still technically within range.
Throw me! Throw me!
No, it's in range for a bless. I don't know if I should use that because I actually don't know how many spell slots I have.
Gotcha.
I don't know where to find that information. Oh wait, got it. Never mind.
What them numbers?
What them numbers do?
What them numbers where?
And your initiative roll.
Oh.
Sorry, did I not say roll initiative?
No, sorry.
Sorry, I totally thought I did. I'm sorry.
13.
21.
I thought you did. I gave you an initiative roll.
We gave.
I totally
right?
missed it. Which was
we
it?
gave. It was perception.
Perception.
check.
Yeah.
I'm 7.
Again, the universe just really wants you here. Kithri, what was yours?
I had a 13.
Okay, one more time. What's his name?
Zuneris.
Zuneris, you're up.
Okay. I think as Zuneris sees Harold's injury, he's
Gerald.
Gerald. Sorry, Gerald.
Who named these guys like that?
Names are sick. Don't worry. He sees Gerald's injury, and there's just the seed of a doubt that I think hasn't grown yet, but his hope and his faith in the king is starting to crumble. And I think he might be starting to internally consider, do I care more about this kingdom or do I care more about my life?
Yeah.
And anywho, all that being said, he is going to turn towards... What am I looking at here? What do we got?
It is a good mix of undead. There's some ogre zombies, some skeletons, some ghosts, and a couple of vampires.
I'm going to turn towards one of the vampires.
Okay.
You see light start to gather in my hand, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. I rolled a 9.
That won't hit.
Yeah. So you just see this huge spell just throw, and in his like inner torment of like, do I want to survive or do I want to give my life for something greater? He's not focusing on the battle at hand, and the spell goes flying awry.
Mm-hmm. And I think it like hits a vase and shatters.
Yeah.
Like one the king really liked.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, that's tragic.
And sorry, anything else?
That actually, let me see if I have any bonus actions. I'm going to actually no, never mind. That's it for my turn.
Okay. You see a horde of ghosts descend upon Darfog. And you see as he swings his silver warhammer through them, and several of their bodies dissipate, but it's not enough. They just form a mesh of astral ghost plasma around him, and as they fly off, you see him laying dead.
Damn.
I didn't even get a chance to help. No.
Darfog!
And
He got what was coming to him.
Aldreth.
Wait. Hold on. Give me just a sec.
Give me just one more second of your time. Please, baby, don't leave me in this.
Okay. Where am I in the lineup for this? Am I next?
Yes, it'll be your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to Darfog and cast Revivify.
Revivify? Sorry.
Is this a necromancy spell?
No.
Oh, good. Okay, just double
It
checking.
is, actually. So
No.
I'm not gonna do that.
What?
Revivify is a necromancy spell. We're not gonna do that one.
Okay,
Everyone
sorry.
just casually forgets that necromancy is outlawed for a reason.
Just give me a second. Revivify should not be a necromancy spell.
It has them, but I think there's a different one I can cast. Let me look through my stuff real quick.
Where are you seeing that it's necromancy? Oh, it is 3rd level necromancy. That's crazy. Well, damn.
So I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I don't play magic casters often.
I think, Joey, if you want to cast a necromancy spell and fall to Harold's influence, I'm open for that. But Narciel, Aldreth, because we know that they survive and aren't evil, I'm going to have to veto that.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead, I'm going to cast Aura of Life. This is one action, and the range is myself and 30 feet around. Concentration, up to 10 minutes. Yikes. I'm just going to have to stand here, aren't I? Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that's going to work either.
It could be good character development, though, or character work. She tries her best to bring Darfog back and kind of misses the rest of the fight, and the guilt that might incur.
Is there any way that any of my healing stuff will bring Darfog back up?
Maybe. Depends on what you do.
Because he is a great fighter, and I feel like it would be good to have him back. Like something on the level of Cure Wounds. Would that maybe do the trick, or do I need to go fancy with it?
I could say he's unconscious and you bring him back. I think we could do that for now.
Okay, then she's going to go over and try to Cure Wounds on Darfog.
Okay.
Creature I touch, but if he's below 0, he just heals to 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darfog below 0.
Okay, so I have used one of my 1st level spell slots then. And I think that's all I'm allowed to do, right?
I believe so. I'm going to say you're holding Darfog, maybe like his hand?
Yeah.
And you cast it, and his hand was already starting to go cold, and there's a burst of warmth, and he sits up with a and he looks you in the eye with just pure and total shock, and he says, thank you.
Yeah. I'll help some more. Give me just a second.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm going to say that she is kind of going to try to defend him currently until she is able to do more healing on him.
Gotcha. All right. Joey.
Is it time to be attacked?
It's time to be attacked. Does a 6 hit?
No.
So I'm going to say you cast out this ray of light right as this zombie is coming to bite, not zombie, vampire is coming to bite your neck. And it doesn't hit him, but it kind of blinds him for a second and he just misses his bite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe you feel his hot breath against your neck.
Do you like that? No.
Okay, Narciel, it is your turn.
Yippee! I think she is going to target the largest room in the object, a huge object. The pillars, potentially, since they're very long.
Sure. I think I did establish that some of them had been knocked over during the fight.
Yeah. So I would like to take one of those bad boys using telekinesis and just rip it from the supports from the ceiling and the floor and sweep it across the floor to take out as many baddies as possible.
Yeah, I'm going to say this because we'd established some of the pillars were missing. This just happens.
Heck yeah.
I'm also going to say that there's a group of undead that were pouring through the door that you could safely hit that weren't, not mixed in with your friends. So describe this for me, Pookie.
So I squinch my eyes and I ruffle my nose. And I go, yeah, and pick up the column with my brain.
Do you remember the 8 gods?
The names?
The names or what they look like.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say, just so I don't read the whole list, you grab Bahamut's pillar.
I grab Bahamut's pillar, filled with the power of Bahamut, and I swing Bahamut's pillar across the king's floor into a bunch of fleshy, weird dudes that smell bad. And I'm gonna do it lengthwise across the floor, so it kind of just sweeps as many of them back towards the entrance as possible.
Yeah, I don't think it sweeps. I think it just absolutely crushes them beneath it.
Heck yeah.
But I do think, as the swing happens, it kind of shatters towards the end bit of it. And, rocks go flying out, hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Maybe taking out a couple more undead.
Let's go.
Boom.
My goal was to clear as much of the floor as possible to let our supporting characters get a little Healy time in.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And you 3 see a zombie ogre lift up a giant spear and shove it through Alwyn's back.
No!
And lifts it into the air, and the gravity pulls Alwyn down a little further, and the ogre drops the No, he doesn't drop the spear. He holds onto it, and he turns towards Aldwyn, and we'll be back at top of the order.
Okay. I think he felt that hot vampire's breath, or the vampire's hot breath. Oh. Vampire was not attractive. Ugly. And he is going to cast Flame Strike.
Okay.
On top of, what's the best dwarf's name?
Darfog.
On top of Darfog. In an act of betrayal.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sound sultry.
Sorry. Yes.
After I just healed him back to life, guy?
He's going to turn, and in a act of selfish self-preservation, he is going to cast Flame Strike. A vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 46 fire damage and 46 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
It's a good thing I've got some health on me, jeez.
All right. Darfog rolled a 7.
What save?
That will fail.
What save am I rolling here?
You
Dex?
need a dexterity saving throw of 15.
Is that me as well?
No, it's just everyone within near Darfog.
Yeah, I think it's just the 2 of them.
Non-natural 20.
So you will take half damage. 5, 6, 7, 8.
And as you cast this spell, you can like feel the undead's focus on you lessen.
And just a sigh of relief. Just shame is growing within his stomach, but there's a sense of relief in that I've joined the winning side. That is going to be 32 damage.
And that's half of it?
Half of it for you is
So 16.
16.
So 16.
So you take 16, Darfog takes 32.
And Darfog's body begins to shrivel and burn, and he dies.
Very tumultuous day for Darfog.
For Darfog, bro. What's going on? Fire from the heavens.
Brought him back just so he could die again.
6 seconds later.
Anything else you want to do on your turn, my friend?
I think that's it.
The next wave, necromantic energy, floods out. This time, you don't get a shield, and it slams into you. And you start to feel your control in your body lessen. You haven't lost control yet, but it's like you feel something pulling at you. Okay, the ghosts are going to run through and just start attacking more of the knights. Aldrin, Narciel, how are you feeling?
Horrible. That guy just killed Darfog.
This isn't how I remember. I'm just kidding. Well,
Yes, Aldrin, you were right there. You felt that flame hit you.
Aldrin, being such a cheerful person and having been like, oh, I just saved one of my allies, and then watching him be murdered right in front of her again and not being able to save him before, like, he's just gone. Something in her just kind of breaks a little bit. And she stands up. Does she know that it came from him?
I think so, yeah.
yeah.
Is he undead yet?
No.
Man, I think I'm going to use my channel divinity thing to use turn undead, which is presenting my holy symbol and censuring the undead.
Okay.
Each undead of my choice within 30 feet must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they are frightened and incapacitated. They are frightened and have the incapacitated conditions for a minute. For that duration, they try to move as far away from me as they can on their turns. It ends early if the creature takes damage or if I die. But also, I have whenever I use turn undead, any undead that fail the saving throw will take 3d8 radiant damage, and it does
Okay.
not affect the effect.
Gotcha. They rolled a 14, so I just did one roll for all the undead around. So they all fail. So
I do want to add, at 5th level, which, I'm sorry if you just said this, when an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, it is instantly destroyed if it is CR a half or lower. Oh. So if their challenge rating is less than a half, they're just instantly gone.
Gotcha. So some of them are.
Hell yeah.
So
Good
this
looking out.
blast of energy flows out around you. Maybe, what do you think? Grief, rage?
Yes, I would say both, because a friend died and also a friend is dead to her.
Yeah, let's talk about this. How long has your character been guarding the King's Council?
I do want to say, I think he's been guarding it for years. He's been guarding it for years, and I think whenever this moment doesn't feel real to him. He feels as if this isn't happening, this never could happen. The king was always supposed to keep us safe. And so he's kind of lost touch with the reality of the situation that he's in. He's in full animalistic, I just need to survive this moment mode.
Yeah.
But seeing her rage snaps him back into this reality and just this crushing realization of, I've shared so many drinks with Darfog. I've spent so much time with these people, and I just killed one of them without even any hesitation. And just this overwhelming desire to run and be away overcomes him.
Okay. So this blast goes out and it obliterates zombies, skeletons, and ghosts around you. And then some of the larger beings, specifically the vampires, but specifically the ogre zombie that was running to you with Alwyn's dead corpse still on his blade. It hits him and does how much damage?
13 radiant.
Okay, so it slams against him, and you see it doesn't kill him, but his body begins to sizzle away, and he looks at you in fear and turns and runs from you.
As he should.
Anything else for your turn?
I think that's all I can do, because it is... Where exactly do I use Turn Undead? Because I have it as an action.
You use one of your channel divinity charges.
Okay, there it is. Thank you. But it is an action, and I believe I only get one action. Well, I get one attack per action. So can I do this and attack?
I think this would count as
Okay.
your action. So between your attack and Narciel's attack, most of the undead that barged through have died. Only a few are left. But as you look around, you notice most of the knights that were there protecting you have also fallen. The king and Harold continue to fight above you. It's going to go to the vampire, who also will turn and run away. And Narciel, it is your turn.
Narciel sees Darfog get smote and turns around and faces Zuneris.
Yes.
Okay. And yells at him, "What have you done?"
There's no response from Zuneris. He's trapped within his own head as of now.
I see. "You have the gall to not answer me?" And she, still using her concentration on telekinesis, I want to say, rips a shard off of the column and shoots it directly towards Zuneris as a stone bullet. She feels tears welling in her eyes, and she tries her best to restrain them, but the anger burns hot and wells out of her chest and fuels the speedy approach of a very sharp, very hard object directly towards your noggin.
And give me an attack roll with advantage.
Hell yeah.
23
Oh my god.
or an 8.
It's 23. I'm assuming that will hit.
Yes, my AC's only 18.
Okay, and you die as this stone passes through your skull. What are your final thoughts?
I think just a lot of confusion, doubt, and self-hatred is what he is last thinking of when all of a sudden it just ends.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even know what happened to him.
And your soul wakes up in the Sea of Souls, completely aware yet unable to move or speak. And we will cut back to the throne room. The battle has come to an end, but you watch in horror as a spear forms in Harold's hand, and he shoves it right through Gerald's gut, and he flies down at almost unperceivable speeds, slamming Gerald into his throne room. The spear passing all the way through Gerald out the other side of the throne. And then he lifts up his sword and he slices Gerald's wrist. And you watch as green mist fills up the wound and his soul slips out into the blade. And Harold turns to you, the last two alive, and he says, "Huh, all of that and you couldn't even protect your king. I will let you live just because your suffering is so sweet." And he puts up his finger and he cuts through reality itself as a portal opens, and you have one last opportunity to say or do something.
Is it feasible that Narciel's back was turned to the king as she was focusing on Zuneris?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that makes sense given that her duty was to defend the king, but she took her eyes off of him. And she is going to use that same stone that she used to obliterate Homeboy's head to try to whip it back around and catch Harold as well.
Give me an attack roll.
11.
It's going to hit him, but it's just going to bounce off like you were a child throwing a stone at a building.
Her eyes aghast as her powerful 5th level spell attack bounces off of his boisterous chest.
Aldrin?
I think Aldrin at this point has run to the king.
Gotcha.
She's fully in, I'm going to try to heal him if there's any way possible. She doesn't realize, that he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to start slamming like healing spells.
Gotcha. And Harold walks through the portal and he disappears. And I think if you're okay with it, I'm going to say that you pour every bit of mana you have into every possible spell you could think of. You burn yourself out and nothing happens.
And Aldrin, physically spent because, she's used up all of her stuff. But she is just going to drop to her knees and just start weeping. Just uncontrollably and wailing at the feet of the dead king.
From like a back room, you see his pseudo-dragon fly out and lay in his lap. Narciel?
Narciel walks over to the king slowly, not believing her eyes, and she examines the wound and is confused as to why a simple nick would kill the king. She imagined him more sturdy than that, and she starts shaking. What was your character's name?
Aldrin?
Aldrin. She starts shaking Aldrin. Come on, wake him up. Wake him up. That's what you're here for. You gotta wake him up.
I tried.
No.
I tried everything I know how.
No.
I don't have anything left.
I shouldn't have taken my eyes off of him. Zuneris. Why? I shouldn't have taken my eyes off of the king. We were supposed to protect him.
And that's where we'll end it.